I didn't know how to pronounce this one, so I actually had to Google it. Today we're going to talk about... I've forgotten how to pronounce it already. Hang on a second. Today we're talking about...
Synaesthesia.
So yeah, today we're talking about synesthesia. I actually did forget, by the way, that wasn't a joke. That's why I played that. So yeah, this one I had never heard of before. That means it's fake, because anything I don't understand is fake. Yeah, not true, by the way. Just saying. But yeah, I have all of my notes here, and we're gonna talk about it. So let's get into it. This is probably gonna be the most confusing neurodivergency I've ever talked about. Synesthesia is a perceptual phenomenon in which stimulation of one sensory's or cognitive pathways leads to involuntary experiences in a second sensory or cognitive pathway. I don't know what that last word said, sorry. Yeah, I don't even know how to explain that, to be honest. There are more notes, obviously, so I will be talking about it in more detail, but yeah, that's literally what synesthesia is. For an example, people with synesthesia may experience colors when listening to music, so, I think that makes sense. See shapes when smelling certain scents, which, yeah, okay, sure. Or perceive tastes when looking for words. Yeah, so I actually have heard that people can smell colors, which I don't really get that, to be honest. What does a color smell like? If you can smell a color, please tell me. But yeah, I told you I would explain what was better. I know it sounded confusing at first, but I think this point explains it better than the last point did. So yeah, that is what synesthesia is. Okay, bear with me on this. People who report a lifelong history of such experience are known as Synaesthetes? I don't know how to pronounce that. The word that you just saw on the screen right now. So yeah, that's what people who have this neurodivergency are called. So, if you think you might have it, then that is what you are. Also, awareness of synesthetic perceptions varies from person to person, like every neurodivergency, with the perception of synesthesia differing based on an individual's unique life experiences and the specific type of synesthesia that they have. So, again, like every other neurodivergency, because there's different types of ADHD, there's different types of autism, there's different types of bipolar, there's different types of every neurodivergency, so I don't really know how to elaborate on that for points that I've already made in the past, And one common form of synesthesia, known as grapheme color synesthesia, or color graphemic synesthesia, letters or numbers are perceived in inherently colored. I think they wrote that wrong, but I think I know what they mean. Basically, they associate numbers with colors, okay? So they would probably say that they would see 1 as red, they would see 2 as orange, they would see 3 as yellow. I think you see where I'm going with this. So yeah, that's what that means, I hope. Little is known about how synesthesia develops, though, which is quite interesting, actually. And it's been suggested that it develops during childhood when children are intensely engaged with abstract concepts for the first time, which, okay, that makes sense. Because it's when you're that age that you kind of start learning how to count and learning about colors. So I guess that does make sense you would first discover that, really. So yeah. Alright, for my last point for this video, the hypothesis referred to as semantic, that sounds like another word, vacuum hypothesis, could explain why the most common form of synesthesia are grapheme color, special sequence, and number form. Don't know what the second one is. These are usually the first abstract concepts that the educational system require children to learn. Okay, I get it now. I get what it means. Because, yeah. So, basically, what I said before, because when the kids are starting to learn these things, that's when they start to realize that they have synesthesia and start to realize that they might be developing it. So yeah, okay, I know what that means. Good. I got confused for a second, but we worked out. Okay, well, that's everything I have to say about having
synesthesia.
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. I'm sorry this video was kind of short. It's just, this one was the more of the confusing ones for me, to be honest, because I never heard of it before. So yeah, I just felt it would be better to keep the video kind of short, but I'm sure it'll still be good, hopefully. Let me know if you have synesthesia in the comments down below, or don't. You don't owe me that information. And if you think you might have it, maybe this video helped you, and you can go get a proper diagnosis, which, that is what these videos are for. So yeah, again, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!